Bayley. I am checking in from Japan for the first time in a very long while. And I am actually in a park right now. Ooh, look, here come some people. Because it is less embarrassing for me to talk alone to myself in public than it is for me to talk alone to myself in front of my host family, so make of that what you will. The Sakura are blossoming right now. I'm not sure if you guys can hear me very well in my videos, so I'm gonna try and work on that. But the thing you have to keep in mind about Japan, guys, is that they are not very friendly about loud noises here. The soundproofing is terrible. Like, when my host mom is practicing her violin, and we're not talking like, you know, a very loud practice or anything here, just practicing her violin, when I am walking home, when I am about 3 or 4 houses down the street, I can hear her. In the second floor, in her own room, doors shut, everything, windows shut, all that, practicing her violin. So you have to forgive me if I speak quietly, because it's kind of a necessity of Japan. Anyways, so I came to the park today, and I came by myself. I got like some sushi, I ate it. It was tasty, and a Coke Zero, because did you know that they do not sell Diet Coke in Japan? Which I personally think is a crime, but whatever, I guess. It'll just make it taste better when I get back to America. So yeah, I came here to take pictures of the Sakura blossoms because they are blooming right now, and some of them are already falling off, but most of them are still on the trees, so yeah. This park, Yamadage Koen, is a very huge park actually. Today it's just checking in, so yeah. I'm on spring break right now, but I only have a few more days of that left before I get back to school, so I'll be doing that soon. I'll actually be in a whole new class. Like, I was in a class of second years this year, but they're moving on and becoming third years because that's what they do in March and April, and I'll be in the new second year class, so yeah. Ooh, somebody looking at me. Yay. Yeah, that's right, little old lady. You look at me. Yeah, so I've got new stuff to talk about. I have a new uniform and everything. It's great. It's really cute. I'm not sure if it's all Coke products or just Coke Zero, but in Japan, they all have this lid. It says Wild Health. I don't know, man. Come on, Coke. Why are you going all Engrishy on me? Oh, you can see my nails, by the way. My host mom's really into like crazy nails, so yeah. These are actually pretty simple for her. I did these ones myself, actually. But yeah, I'm gonna actually take pictures of her nails because she does them all herself, but they look like a professional did them, so it's crazy. But yeah, no, so Wild Health. I'm not exactly sure what Wild Health is supposed to be, but yeah, it's pretty cool. I think my theory about English nowadays, you know, or Japanglish or whatever you want to call it, is just that companies, even if they like have American branches and stuff, like Coca-Cola obviously does, you know, Coca-Cola is an American company, I think they just use simple English, that words that they know most Japanese people do know, as opposed to like proper English words, and they just shove them all together so that the Japanese can kind of get the idea of it, even if it actually makes no sense to a native English speaker. Yeah, because really, Japanglish or English or whatever you want to call it is all over the place, but it's not necessarily like what you would think. The stuff that makes it to the internet is generally like the really crazy stuff, like what on earth, you know, what are they talking about? But I mean, the stuff that you see every day, and I see every day, it's not like necessarily wrong, a lot of it. It's just strange. It's just like, well, I guess you could say that, but it just sounds unnatural to say that because they're only using like a very small vocabulary of words that they know that people in Japan will know, I think. And even then, the thing is, the Japanese don't bother to read it, so I'm not quite sure what they're trying to do. Some of them were actually kind of weird, like, what was the one I saw the other day? I took a picture of it. I don't even know what, I mean, and then there was this one that was like talking about how they were lost in a train station in London. It's more fun when I get to tell you guys about it. I've been kind of lonely lately, frankly. Which is probably why I'm sitting alone in a park talking to myself. Bye-bye. For realsies now.